just want to slay. Oh, okay. Definitely can have that on my food. Here, I'm just going to play off the screen right here. Okay, so we're going to load game. I guess so. Oh, family line. Oh. Everything running at the same time is just gonna kill it, I bet.
You're on a path. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Did it eat one of my clicks from before? I think it ate one of my clicks. That's fine. It's fine. What was the other thing we're doing? Oh, we're downloading Phasmo. Okay. We'll just wait. How about we just... Okay, Phasmo. You're like halfway there, but you still need to install and all this other stuff. So why don't we just... Can you pause for a hot second? Just pause. Pause. Thank you. There you go. How's this game work again? Gosh. Huh? Are we on a path or are we on a new? Are we on a reset? We're on a new reset.
No, I think a new reset. Yeah.
I have no idea what we've done. I don't remember in the slightest what we've done and what we haven't done. So maybe we're probably just gonna YOLO a little bit. These explorers, I think, were just time wasters, right? This is just nothing. Nothing, right? Like.
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end.
I'll give you some auto right here.
I mean,
Give you, like,
maybe some people do.
5 minutes to do your thing
Nihilists,
for it.
or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
Okay. We remember she's bad. We need to do something to make her not be bad. You know what? Let's just forward.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin.
That sounds familiar.
You'll find the princess within.
Mm-hmm.
A warning before you go any further.
Yeah.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Sure. So we have some...
The interior of the
We have
cabin
some
is almost
influence on
entirely
how
bare.
this part changes,
The air
right?
is stale
Like on
and
how we
musty,
walk up to
and
the
floor
cabin.
and walls are painted in a
think.
fine layer of dust. The only
In the
furniture
first
of
one?
note is
Or
a
I remember that it's about
perched on that table.
us grabbing
is a
the
pristine
dagger
blade.
and not grabbing the dagger
The
on the way
blade
down.
is
Like,
your
that instantly
implement.
changes everything.
You'll need it if you want to do this right.
How are we feeling today? Are we feeling just like naturally approachable today? We're trying to just be cool. Everybody's cool, just be cool.
Sure.
I'm cool, everybody just be cool. Alright. We're gonna get trapped down here.
The door to the basement creaks open,
Narrator's gonna like
revealing a
tell us we're
staircase
fucked,
faintly
or whatever.
illuminated by an unseen light in the room below.
Mm-hmm.
This is an oppressive place.
Mm-hmm.
The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Alright. I'm not totally in the mood to lie, but I also don't think we've done the lie angle. And I know it's something we did in the demo. She turned to like a banshee or something like that.
We did, but I don't remember the results.
Feels like maybe a specter angle, like we like how we're gonna save you, then we leave, and then we don't help her or something.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever.
I see. You're trying to get her to lower her guard. It's a gamble, but it might work.
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
Oh, did the wind mess him up?
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
You were lying when you said you were here to rescue her, but regardless of your intentions, breaking her out of those chains would be a big mistake. Don't even try it.
Okay. If we're gonna be a little sleazy, that's fine. Hold on.
Okay.
Double click there. Oh, it just stopped the auto. That's good. You can get her to talk a little bit without. That's probably the angle we're gonna play. Is talking to her even worth it? Oh, we're gonna end up fighting. She's just gonna end up like breaking her arm or chewing her arm. She's just gonna go beast on us. I do remember going back upstairs and like not saying anything, just like, just dipping out. But I don't think anything happens. Alright, what are our options? Talk to her, ask her name. I think we've, like, listen, I don't know if it's we've done in the demo. I don't remember if we did it in our playthroughs before, but what's your name? She's not gonna tell us any. She doesn't know. She doesn't have a name. She'll be nice about it. I don't know anything about you. It's true. I remember asking this one. Just curious, have you been down here for a minute? Like, how are you not dead?
Right.
Yeah, that's just a fair question. I just want to ask a couple of questions. We'll get to why I'm here in a second, but first thing came to mind. Bro, how are you surviving down here?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess.
You see what happens when you try to ask logical questions in a gosh darn
but
video game?
actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
I can bullshit with her for a minute or two. I just want to play this out. I just want to RP this out a little bit.
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess?
That would be funny. I would like to explore this deeper. So what is your name? Can we exchange information about one another?
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like. I'm sorry, I've been down here so long, I guess I've just forgotten.
Again,
must
what
have a
have
name,
you been
though.
eating?
Everyone has a name.
And drinking? Has someone been feeding you?
Okay, that's weird. She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay her before it's too late.
I'm between those two choices. Going back up and not saying a word, or telling her that, hey, dude, yeah. That's not a bad one.
Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
I don't actually know what that reason is, but you don't just stuff a princess in a basement and throw away the key without there being some sort of an explanation, right?
You have all the explanation you need. You should know better than to trust whatever she comes up with.
I mean, I don't even really trust you, my bruh. So there's that. Logical. What are you gonna do?
Princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life. She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
Are you looking for the truth, or are you looking for the right answer? Because with the dynamic we have going on here, I don't think the specifics of what I do really matter. It's not like you'd believe me.
I mean, that one's right, and this one. It's between those two. It's between, like, all right, man, listen, I can't just let you out. I gotta figure out what's going on here, or it's, all right, you know what? It's just be so much easier for her to just grab the blade before I came down here. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. So I'm just like, bro, you just need to chill for a little bit. Just some stuff sometimes just doesn't.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
I don't think I could bear being down here that much longer.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
True.
So I'm the only one who liked that idea.
No, we were here with you, bro.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. It would make it easier for both of us if you'd help.
Or was that attitude 4 seconds
But
ago?
if you don't, I can promise that you'll regret that decision.
You weren't talking in red text 4 seconds ago either.
You have to make a
Your
choice.
eyes didn't have
That's what
mascara
Father
either.
says.
Where did all this stuff come from? See, this is why you're getting left. We should have just gone upstairs and just grabbed the blade. Alright, next time through here, I'm gonna remember that. Alright? She says she's getting out either one way or another, so, bruh, we outie.
I know you think this is some kind of fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here.
Then let her come upstairs and we can scrap, bro.
It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work if we just stay here.
Bruh,
and keep
I am
watch.
willing
No one
to
has
take a
know.
dance with this one, alright? She can catch these hands.
Where are you going? You can't just leave me here.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way back to the stairs.
Personally, I would have backed out with eye contact.
Fine.
But
Turn
that's
your
fine.
back on me. But it won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here,
Oh, this is the
there
moment where you
will
end
be
up
hell
sitting
to
by the
pay
stupid
for
door
leaving me
until she comes
behind.
upstairs. That's not the way I do it. We can
Slip
just
these
leave.
chains. She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But
Oh,
you
we
hear
haven't
the
done this
conviction
path
her
in the game
voice.
yet.
I don't think
That's
she's
good.
bluffing. Either way, she dropped the mask, didn't she?
Yeah,
You
that's
still
the
grab
problem that I
blade and
have.
get back down here.
So if we go upstairs and grab the blade and come back down, is where she slips it, goes into the dark, and we got to scrap. If we lock her away, we sit at the door. Which, if we haven't done this, we haven't done either one of those paths. So both of those are fine. Bruh, I'm down to scrap. She says she wants to throw hands.
It's never too
We can
late to
throw
do the
hands.
right thing. Now hurry.
I was trying to be a nice. Well, I mean, I kind of came down here under false pretenses, but I didn't take the knife,
You
and
rush
we all
to
knew the
first
knife was
floor,
upstairs.
grabbing the blade, both yours and the world's only possible salvation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If we're sure about this decision, I'll support it. I suppose we have a world to save.
She's the
after
one
all.
who said threatening words. I just said I can't let you. First
You
of all, I don't
slowly
have
creep
key
down
to
the
let you
basement
out, so how was I
stairs.
supposed to help you?
It's quiet. Where the princess sat only a moment ago, there's only a severed arm, its cooling flesh still chained to the wall. And she is nowhere to be seen.
If
Is
you'd
it
have
just
done
me?
this the
Or
whole
did
time,
this room get a lot bigger?
bruh, we can dance. What she want?
Your eyes dart to the corners of the room. You don't see her. Where is she?
And do that, she's gonna bite and sink in.
You close the
Is there-
door behind you. Almost magically, its locks immediately click into place. Maybe they'll open if you finish the job.
Bruh, let's just
I
dance.
can wait. I'm very patient.
Okay, either she waits or I wait. No, we're gonna get this bread.
Into the shadows. Too late, you hear the quiet patter of feet against the basement floor, followed by the taut pull and sharp pain. of
I
tearing
call
flesh as
bullshit.
The princess lunges into you from behind and drags you to the floor.
Stab this.
Her ferocity overwhelms you, and as the princess rends flesh from bone, your limp fingers lose their grip on the blade. It slips from your hand, your one last means of defense lying useless beside you in a pool of your cooling blood. I suppose you just lacked the will to fight back. This is the end, isn't it?
Bruh,
I'm
narrator's a
afraid it
bitch.
is. You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart.
What a fear!
The upper hand.
We literally walked
Now
in
look
to
at
go
you.
get her.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
What fear? We squared up. Anyway, y'all just wanted your end.
You're on a path in the woods,
What,
And
you're
at
not
the
gonna
end
get
of
an
that
achievement for that
path
one until
is
like
a
3 weeks
cabin.
later?
and in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Have we done the turnaround and leave on the second one yet? Or we just say, nah, I'm not doing this, bruh. Nah, I'm good.
I think so.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, wait. Don't know for sure. I don't think.
I'm not sure if we did it for this one. No, because you
have
cheated
already
me.
committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
I remember now that this was something. Okay, so then that's fine.
her
We need to
warning
bring her the
before
beast
you go any
strand,
further.
I guess.
She will lie, she will cheat,
Yeah, we know
and she
this.
will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. Does a cat lie to a cornered mouse when it plays with its freedom? Or is it just acting out its nature? I don't see why that matters. A lie's a lie, and if anything, she's the one who's cornered. She could have gotten out of there whenever she wanted to. We should trust nothing that she tells us, only what we hear and smell. That's a very roundabout way of saying that you should listen to me and take this seriously. Maybe.
It says hunted, so that's like, that's the prey, right? He's speaking in it from the point of view of prey, right?
The interior of the cabin is ruinous and dilapidated. It feels like no one has lived here for a long time, wind rushing in through cracks and holes in the wooden walls. The only furniture of note is a termite-eaten table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Are we still doing the fucking mirror thing?
You walk up to the wall next to the basement. What are you
Assuming
talking about?
This is still
You reach
same
for
thing.
their wall, and now it's gone.
okay. The mirror thing is still the mirror thing. All right. What are we doing here? She's beast mode. Well, now I'm mad.
Well, I think then we need a knife.
Yeah.
You take the blade from the table.
Yeah.
It
I'm
would
just
be
mad about
difficult
the
to
last
slay
time
the
we met.
princess and save the world.
I was
without
chill
weapon.
about it. Tried to have a reasonable fucking resolution, and everybody fucked me over here. Yeah, you're right, holding your like that.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what's left of an old wooden staircase. It's still sturdy enough that you can make your way down in one piece, though you'll have to be mindful of holes. The air seeping up from below is oddly warm and wet, as if you're descending into a jungle. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. She growls up the stairs.
I can smell you.
She sounds almost feral, impatient, or maybe eager. You carefully make your way down the stairs.
Yeah.
The last step gives way to the damp earth floor of a starlit pit. The walls are obscured by an impenetrable darkness,
kinda looks like a
giving
tail,
the
right?
illusion that the room might stretch on forever. You brush against the wide leaves of plants that surround you on all sides, seemingly the only living things that occupy this strange underground wilderness.
I don't know if they meant to, but that
The
kind of looks
jungle
like
is
claw
pressing
marks
in
on
on
the
us,
wall.
hiding her from view. She could be anywhere.
I was like, it's not that big
See
tail
only a
sitting
flash
right
of the
there?
princess before
Okay.
she scurries away into
Just-
the underbrush,
just in case we weren't
dragging
sure.
a heavy chain behind her. Remember, she's just a princess. She's certainly not just a princess. You're not helping. It doesn't
You're
matter
not
what she
helping.
is.
Mm-hmm.
It only matters what she does.
True.
Her shining eyes appear between the leaves, staring hungrily at you from the darkness.
I can hear your heart pounding from the bottom of the stairs, fledgling.
Oh, hi, hello.
You're right to be terrified. I'm so much more than you. And a little splinter clutched in trembling hands won't save you from me.
A shiver rushes up your spine and pulls you upright.
If you say so, I'm chilling.
It's shifting. She's getting ready to pounce. Move, now.
Okay. I want to say the demo would have cut out right about now. So this is now we're in new territory. That's kind of what she wants, right? Stand still. We just walked down the stairs. Where the fuck else are we gonna be if we stand still? What kind of a... Well, that's a very ineffective tactic. Like, I kind of want to, like, monologue and talk shit with her, but, like, none of these really work. We take that, we hesitate, she's gonna jump on us. We're too cocky. That one, kinda. Maybe. She's gonna say some stupid shit like, you're right, we don't have to kill each other, but I can kill you. Last time we went right after her. Well, it jobbed us. I don't care what the game says. We went after her in the shadow, and we just got, like, goomba'd.
You lunge to the side, picking a direction on instinct. As you land, you're buffeted by a gust of air, disturbed by the sudden motion of a massive body. The princess. In an
Stab the
instant,
chick!
she's on the spot where you would have been, her chains rattling across the floor behind her.
You a lanky looking motherfucker. Why you got knocked out toes?
She's gone, vanishing once more into the shadows. But you still feel her gaze on you.
You're faster than you were before, but you're still meek, reactive, prey.
You whirl around to find her, and your gaze meets hers, a pair of shining eyes peering out at you from just beyond the basement stairs. So she's cut off our escape. Shit. What do we do?
Okay. What do you want? It's not gonna ask it the way that I want. I'm like, bro, what do you want? But no. We don't have to kill each. We don't have to kill each other. What if I helped you? What if we left together? If you get out of here, oh, wouldn't you have already left? That's a reasonable question. Stop hiding and show yourself. I was sent to kill you because you're a threat to the world. I'm starting to believe that's true. I'm not there yet. Okay, we're not running for the stairs because I'm not trying to get. Well, so now we have to talk to her. We don't have any other option other than talk to her. Okay, we need something good. What do you want, I guess? Did any of the other ones stand out? The stop hiding. Actually, that one's probably closer. Yo, like, let's just get after it. Let's just do the damn thing.
If you want to see me, you should get better at seeing.
She knows that her strength lies in shadows and secrets. She won't reveal herself unless she has to.
And you bear your weakness to the world.
She's coiling for another strike. Be somewhere else. We're on the back foot. The back foot keeps us nimble, keeps us alive. It doesn't matter if it keeps us alive, if it eventually kills us. We need to take back the momentum. We need to do something.
I mean, I like both of them. I don't like the context that they're gonna use survive because it seems like on the back foot survive.
Right. Now what?
This isn't going to work. We're in her domain. We just have to stay alive.
Why do you give me options?
If we keep dodging her forever, we're going to get tired. We're going to slip up. We have to take a risk. As the princess lunges from the shadows once more, tighten her blade and lash out. It strikes, cutting deep, and the princess loses her focus, crying out in pained surprise as she crashes into you.
No shit.
You're sent sprawling and can already feel the massive bruise blossoming on your ribs as she scrambles back into the darkness. Ha! Look at that. We wounded her. And she wounded us. Bad trade.
That hurt. Are you just the cornered animal you seem to be? Or could you be a rival?
She rears back, then leaps at you, more forceful, more ferocious, more serious.
Oh, come
The stuff was
on.
brief, and though you inflict a few deep
Bruh, I'm gonna
wounds, you
have to get
find
sand
yourself
out.
quickly overwhelmed by her savagery.
She's not that tough.
Before pouncing on you in a flurry of claws and blood, your nerves barely able to keep up with the onslaught. By the end, you're lying in a nest of your own intestines, spine severed, blood rapidly draining out onto the jungle floor. The princess, drenched in both her blood and yours, idly prods your body.
No, that's it then. Cornered animal it was. Do better next time. I still need to devour you. And it doesn't count if you're dead.
Well, we're not dead, we're... But you don't have time to protest her premature observation of your death, because everything goes dark, and you die.
Bruh. Literally went aggro and got
You're on a
nothing
path
for
in
it.
the
Yeah, we are. And this time we're not gonna run until we die. We're taking her head on and we're winning.
You felt her. She didn't have a soft underbelly. She didn't have blind spots. What could we have done that would have saved us from her hunger?
Have we had a chapter 3? Because now I'm all kinds of thrown off. I was for sure we were going to go into the weave with her, but that makes sense that we didn't, because we didn't kill her or slay that copy or break that copy.
We
So,
might have had a chapter 3 for this.
okay.
Thing.
Now, this game does kind of make me giggle sometimes, because if they really went with Voice of the Stubborn, here's what's funny. We were absolutely like, I don't care that you keep saying that I'm losing. Like, no, you're lying. No, I got you. I got you. No, you're cheating, bro. Like, the game cheating. You didn't get me. I got you.
When someone tries to make you dead, you have to hit them back. You have to show them your authority. There's nothing worse than a bully that thinks they own you.
My boy.
Great. So you've been here before. That doesn't bode well. You're not supposed to have been here before. This is supposed to be one and done.
Okay. I do remember a little bit of, like, in a couple of the other runs where they started hinting at the, shit, you came back? Oh, you're not supposed to. No, we're not supposed to be back. So we're kind of peeling that onion back a little
Shut
bit.
up. It bodes fine. You're the reason we're stuck in this shit situation. Now I have to do the hard work of dragging us out.
True!
And how do you
So
intend to
true.
do that?
We're going to fight her, and we're going to win. There's a reason she slinks around in the shadows.
Well, no complaints here. Now hold on. We're not just gonna let the fact that he knows things about this whole Lupin situation go, are we?
He's not important. He can have his secrets for all I care. She's killed us twice now, and that's enough of a reason for us to want her dead.
Good answer. Good answer. At this point, we're just trying to catch up in the game, alright? If this was hockey, we're an eternity away. We don't know that we're able to score 2 points ever again.
Well, these are different.
Yeah, I was about to. I couldn't even say anything out loud because I'm just reading. Okay. Hey, new guy. What's up? Welcome to the team, bro. You seem like you know what you want to do. So, what's going on?
Like I said, we're going to fight her.
Good start.
But we're so small.
We don't actually know how big she is. We just know she wants us to think she's big. And if she's going to treat us like prey again, then she is sorely underestimating us. One good wallop. That's all we need to put her on the defensive.
The path. Oh wait, the music does sound jungly.
Yeah.
I just realized that like I saw
you
this
just
part.
now realized?
That the music, I am trying to drive here, okay? You get to look at all the scenery as we go by, alright? I'm trying to keep us on the goddamn road. Like, I knew the path was different, but I didn't know that we had fucking accompanying music and shit.
Yeah, with bongos.
Is she still gonna yell at us if we leave? Well, we're not leaving. I don't even need to state the obvious. You know what? Let's fucking get it, bro.
You make your way down to the cabin.
Ooh.
Fated confrontation awaits. You know what to do. We've already been over the plan.
Fight the
I'm
bit.
not sure that use violence counts as a plan.
Yes, it is.
It's a better plan than you had last time.
True.
Don't try to keep us breathing.
Hey, you shut up. we tried you already. You didn't help. You shut up. Fucking listen to you for a chapter. You shut up.
The interior is dark and overgrown.
Yeah.
And brush obscure.
Now what?
A place that, had you not seen the exterior, you might not have noticed this was a cabin at all. The only furniture of note, if you could call it that, is a knotted stump. A pristine blade embedded
No, it
in
isn't.
its exposed
No, it isn't.
bones.
I don't care what you say. It's not the only thing
The
here.
blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right. Take it. We're not fighting a monster without a blade. Even if it's not a very big one. Great. That mirror's back. And it's where the door is supposed to be.
Okay, so somebody's pointing it out.
What are you talking about? There is no mirror. There's just a stump and a narrow tunnel that leads to the basement.
Getting real sick of you, bruh.
He isn't tricking us. Can you feel the wind? It's telling us there's a hole in that wall. Our eyes deceive us. If that mirror's blocking our way, just smash it and be done with it.
Fair. Fair.
I like this guy.
First off.
Yes, take the steel claw. You pull the blade from the stump, gripping it tight. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good. One step closer to ending this. You step forward, approaching the small hole that leads to the basement, hesitating before you enter the princess's lair.
Huh?
You heard him. Stop hesitating and smash that antique. That mirror isn't part of this place. It's seeped through from somewhere else. It, if there even is an it, is a hallucination. Like you said, you've been here twice before. Your mind was bound to start playing tricks on you eventually. It went away after we reached out to it last time. Might as well try wiping it clean again. What's the harm?
Whoop! We're gonna fall right through that, aren't we? Ooh. Well, if we're listening to the homie, we smash it.
You bring your fist crashing down into the open hole leading to the basement, throwing yourself off balance and tumbling headlong into the pitch black. If there were once stairs leading into the basement, there is nothing left to attest to their existence now. There is only a long tunnel of packed earth, growing more narrow as you descend. It smells of mold and decay.
Ew.
Damp walls leave streaks of dirt along your body as you're forced to hunch, then finally squat down on all fours in order to continue. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. As you crawl forward on hands and knees, you're met only with the sounds of ambient earth. No voice slinks confidently up the stairs, no entity threatens violence or pleads for safety. Stay quiet. Don't give her a sound.
I mean, I don't really think that's true. Okay, we'll have to find a ear hole thing that works. So we can lean into stubborn. She's also not gonna believe that whatsoever. We could lean into stubborn, but this almost feels a little bit too like bravado, almost like full of yourself. So it has to be a little bit concerned. But you know what? I'm fucking in there, bro. Yo.
The princess leaves your remark unanswered. See, she knows we have to be like her, focused, present.
She probably knows that we came in here the moment we stepped
We're
inside.
past the point of words anyway.
Excuse me.
This is a conversation that can only be had with hard steel and
I didn't know how you were gonna handle this, bro.
You put the voices to the back of your mind and proceed down the stairs.
Those did not look like stairs. That looked like a pit.
The basement is dark and cavernous, a gaping maw threatening to swallow you whole. There is no light here, save for what little starlight has managed to filter down the tunnel. And though you can't see the vastness of the space, you can feel it. You're exposed.
it doesn't matter if we can't see down here. We know where she is.
This is the smarter option, right? So I can't really tell, because every time I think that they're going one way, their intent is the other way.
Right.
This one's going to be too cocky, she's going to get the jump on us. This one's going to be, we're going to be too timid, and she's going to get the jump on us. Fuck this, we're in there.
You step into the shadows and are enveloped in total darkness. Your heart pounds in your chest, ears pricked, eyes wide despite the inky blackness, waiting for any sign of movement. There, she's about to strike. With the near silence,
Hey,
of
yo!
her, the princess erupts from the shadows. Swinging your blade, its tip intercepting her before she can draw first blood. She recoils, stunned for a brief moment.
You're getting worse, kiddo.
See? I told you. We needed to assert our might. We needed to prove to her that she can bleed too. She'll doubt her every move now.
With even more ferocity than before. But that voice in your head wasn't wrong. Within that ferocity, there is also hesitation. Not much, but enough.
Yeah, get after it, bro.
Not a word is spoken between you and the princess as you exchange blows in the dark. The glint of bloody claws and fangs, the flash of wet steel. In the pit, all of your senses are heightened, each injury stinging like a chorus of insects, each small shift in your favor a major victory that swells your heart. All reaches a climax.
We just got a achievement. Successfully take on the creature in its den.
And
Just had a random thought of like, is there a playthrough?
she's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Where you try and go through and save every princess?
Why is
Or
it
is there
it?
one where you
Why
go
now?
try and slay? Everyone like, do you just go to every single princess, never with the blade, and you're just like, you let whatever she does happen, and you're just like, dude, I'm not trying to fucking hurt you. I don't care. You just go to the mayor. We've been unraveled. We've been fucking
This doesn't feel right.
unleashed.
It feels different. Final. That thing reeks of death.
Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
She's gone, bud. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Look like a raven? Am I real?
I think you know what I am.
Bruh. Okay. So is this where we start to get our lore? We try and get lore here. So you're the narrator. What are you? If you're not me. That's just ridiculous. That's also ridiculous. Okay, this question makes me think a little bit. Is he denying the narrator? Is the narrator the mirror? Which is like it's only figuratively speaking that I could even understand what that's supposed to mean. But like, is the narrator the mirror, and he's been accidentally leaking through into each one to like watch or something? Every time I ask you something, it's like a piece of you breaks. Wait. Huh? Is that... That feels like that's supposed to come after we ask and a piece breaks. Are you a part of me or are you something else? That's like the first question I've been curious. So you're the only one who gets to the princess. Why? Met you many times. Yeah, they're insinuating that he's the mirror. Ugh. We're not gonna get the answers, but sure.
Because among other things, she is death itself. To rid the world of suffering, to save untold trillions from being lost forever to the cosmic wind, she must be destroyed. And despite how far you've fallen, you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
Okay. So that thing in there was... It feels like that was a hint that if we ask him stuff, he's gonna break away. That's a new one. I was made to do this single task. Can we... Is there a way to get the most out of this before inevitably either breaking him or destroying him? No, that's... Just even talking is gonna fucking... No, that's another throwaway question. That was just... Yeah. This is new, so this one and the first one are new. Oh, this is new as well. This one. To rid the world of death. Oh, it's just gonna break again. It's this one, the first one, or this one? You're just gonna say the exact same thing you just said a second ago, aren't you? Anything sent out to you? I don't think there's a right or wrong. I'm just not really sold on anything. That one, then there's like 7 throwaway questions, and then there's like 3 total. Obvious question. It's kind of a throwaway. That's maybe, but I feel like it's gonna give it to us as a throwaway. No. Weird little obvious answer. It's not a bad one. I like 3. Anything stand out?
Maybe the one about the princess. Yeah, that one.
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can.
Okay, half of these are all new, so let's go back down the rabbit hole once again. If I destroy her, want to be alone? That's like a 5 out of 10. Let me destroy the concept of transformation. How is that existence any better than death? Or even different from death at all? Honestly, it feels worse. Do you have anything to say for yourself for all this hubris? That would have been nice, like, way before. After everything you've done to us, do you think anyone deserves to live? Huh. Do you know what things... Do you think it would just be worse if I destroy her? Alright, was all that just... Okay, all that was tossed on top of everything else? Okay. That's also not true, so I don't want to say that, because I'd have been like, well, I mean, like, this is all your perception of her. We don't have any idea of the full picture here. Right. That's one. How did you die? This thing is like sprouting into so much shit.
Yeah.
There are 15, 16. Okay, there are new responses that were unlocked at the top, the middle, the bottom.
How did you die?
Yeah, okay, where's that one?
I killed myself. It had to be done, really. None of this would have worked if I was still alive. Nobody living could know about her.
So is he saying that, like, especially if you're thinking about a book, he created a character, and let's say in like a storybook world, he envisioned something so powerful that it could destroy the world, but then didn't know how to contain it, only knew that he could reimagine it as something else. So he reimagined it as a princess, and then killed himself to become the narrator to try to guide someone else to kill her because of like a bad story that he made. That's the closest kind of concept I have. I feel like this question is there like 4 times. Are you part of me or something? I feel like it's asked like 5 or 6 different times. What the fuck?
I didn't make her a princess, but I wove the idea of her into something your scattered mind could fathom. You chose for that something to be a princess.
Okay. How am I supposed to destroy an abstract concept?
With some amount of difficulty, but you're an abstract concept yourself. It would have been preferable if you had destroyed her within the confines of the construct, but when I shaped the two of you, I made sure that you were strong enough to see things through.
One, two, three, four, 5 more questions. Oh, well, he just answered one of the questions. He says he created us. So we're just a character in his story.
I do. People out there are real. No matter what you do to them, no matter what you enable, I want you to remember that.
Didn't he have a... Never mind. I know. Both of these questions. Both of those questions. that's a good one too. We're running out of time here, bud.
It was supposed to keep the two of you trapped here until the job was done, and it was supposed to guide your hand to help you see things through. The construct you're in exists in every world at once. Any time you failed, any time you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both you and her into a new world. But you're waking up to your true nature now. It won't be able to work like that anymore.
Press the punctuation up on that one a little bit. That's fine. That's better.
Of course not. The only way this construct could function was if nobody knew what it was doing. But the bones of the universe are old. It's on the cusp of its dying breath, and the people out there are consumed with thoughts of oblivion. When the patterns are wiped from the sand, when the board is reset, who will remember them? All I've done is give them a chance to live outside of the shadow of the end.
True. True. The last ones I want to have straight there.
Any other version of me you talked to was just that, a version of me. It wasn't me. As to why they lied, perhaps they thought that admitting to it would have pushed you to certain realizations that would have made finishing your task impossible. Maybe they were just in denial. I'm sure many of them were convinced that they had to be the first version of them you'd encountered. Anything else would have been too existentially unpleasant. For all I know, each of those other versions of me could have had entirely different understandings of how this construct works. Who's to say which of them are right and which of them are wrong, really? Except for me, I can tell you for a fact that I'm right. If you need to ask that question, there's nothing I can say to move you. You haven't died. You cannot die. So you cannot grasp the abject horror of dying.
Death of the author. Run out of questions. I don't need to be a dick about it. I'm not white knighting for her. We've already lied a couple of times, and he seems to know that we're lying, so I'm not gonna fucking lie to him. I don't give a shit about that. Not committing to that. I like these two. straight Agent of Chaos and just being like, I don't know what the fuck you got me into, bro.
I've said my piece, and my time is up. I'm just an echo, and every echo fades away. You know what you have to do.
What? You are the long quiet, a vast and nascent god, and it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. What the fuck? Bring the den to her? Oh. Okay.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
Say, y'all look like y'all doing some. I know y'all look like climbing up, but y'all look like with the movie y'all doing some freaky shit. Like somebody's face is in somebody's up in here. Somebody pulling right here. Somebody is way face deep up in there. That's nasty. All right. None of these fit me. I haven't missed you two because I don't know who you are.
Right.
I'm not giving away info. I'm kind of just right here.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the Shifting Mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
So you have the echo, the shifting mound, and the long quiet.
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
So many stories left, so many stories we left unfinished. Can we really just leave? Don't you have a say in all this? Why is this all falling on me? That's a good question. Why do I have to make all damn decisions around here? Let's talk this through. I still have many decent questions. Answers. That's fair. I'm gonna ask it. I told you what was up before I came here. So here's what's up. We here, we about to do it.
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it. Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
You are devoured. Pray for something bigger than you that stalks and slinks in shadows. But even after the pain of defeat, you return.
The dance is its own truth. It is the movement that matters, not the pause you mistake for an ending.
Why just turn into an action film? Address this vessel's statement directly. Speak about life and death and change the stagnation, but that isn't what any of this is about. I've done nothing but lecture me since the moment I got here. I'm just asking for fucking questions, bro. Ain't nobody telling me anything. Everybody got speaking riddles and whatever, and just like, bruh.
You're right, I don't
But you
understand.
mistake the lecture as merely observation. I only want to help you. You can vainly struggle against me, or you can follow the rhythm of our movement and find our freedom. To question everything is to deny the truth in front of you. By believing in your suffering, you make your suffering real. By believing in your limitations, you placed a shackle on your neck. Bound for eternity, we saw the need for impermanence, and it was through that need that you carved our freedom. Without impermanence, the suffering of living things is infinite. Would you strip my gifts away and leave everyone to suffer in the dark?
I'm right here. Can y'all just talk? What the fuck is going on here? I don't care.
If my words feel meaningless, it's because words are meaningless. If it feels as though I lecture you from above, it is merely because you have refused to climb after me and find where you belong. Your left leg takes a stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go? Love melted into skepticism, and you pulled back layer after layer after layer, until all you were left with was the knowledge that you did not know me. You sought the truth then. Will you hide from it, now that it is within your grasp?
Okay, it's weird. Alright, so these little... If you address... Are you supposed to address what princess you think is not giving you bullshit? Because that's kind of where I was with that. I might have picked the wrong... Maybe I should have saved there. But, like, I might have picked the wrong follow-up answer. But, like, she said something that was right, which is, like, yeah, we went blindly, but until turning like, wait a minute. I don't even know who you are. And, like, I'd much rather keep digging into that. But I don't know if I didn't choose the right thing with you. I didn't mean to do that to bend the knee. Yeah, that wasn't the option that I thought it was.
If you need more time to open your eyes, then I will give you all the time in the
Ugh. I will admit that if there is a puzzle or a pattern or something that you're supposed to get, I don't get it. And if it's supposed to be like a multiple playthrough thing, then like on 2 or 3 when we have like more information, like we'll get more. This is like the first fake real ending of 999 where you're like, you do realize that like if you look at the tree, you're not even close, right? Right? There's about to be way more things that are going to change 2 lines, and it's going to change everything else, and it's going to be a different ending. So, like, I kind of want to say... Now I feel like she's back to rambling. That last one where she said, you know, you're willing to see through the love to get this guy, like, that seemed fine, but this is...
The only universal truth is that there are no universal truths. There is only you and me, existing in relation to the other. And I will not stop our dance until you understand. Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
It's easy believing things you believe in when you get to see them else. Like, that's kind of true. You think I was to believe here, not interested. Ready to go, but how do we leave? Not interested. Everyone to fight you, but how do we leave? Not interested. I can't let that happen. I can't let everything die. Adjacent. I have to fight for a better world. I'm so sorry. Adjacent. You know, cruelty itself, and I cannot let you exist. I am almost there. I'm almost there. I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but like both of you guys suck. And so everyone can just go get fucked right now. I don't know what the answer is, but it has to be something else. It can't be this. I won't kill you, but I won't let you free. We just keep this circle going. this cycle going. You have everything you can to make me understand perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you. That's trying to be reasonable. Right? And that is kind of true. Like, every time I say something, she just, like, shoots it back down. It's like, no, you're wrong, just leave with me. No, you're wrong, just leave with me. Stop fighting, just leave with me.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
I don't even want to say anything to him. It doesn't even matter. None of this even matters. If the homie's here, the homie's here. I just don't want to lead on.
She's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all of that divine confidence. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
So another, like, cool guy say nothing angle, right? I'm not turning away the voice of this guy, because that's been one of the closest reasonable things anybody said. You can get to her heart, which makes me think, is there a weird love angle or something in here now, too? She's mentioned the dance, she's mentioned we were created for each other. We still don't know why we look like a goddamn goblin. Right? I don't want to say I'm ready to talk to her. I want to just say nothing and have him just be cool about it. I'm going to save, because if you don't understand that's what I'm trying to do, I'm going to be very mad. Okay. I'm going to say nothing in hopes that it's a quiet acknowledgement to the hero and that she's not let on.
I'm going to take that as a yes.
Atta babe.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it? Do you need me to describe things? That'd be nice. A little comfort in an almost unfamiliar place. Oh, you made it here too? We never really got to talk to her, did we? This one, I mean.
You know what? Let's hang out with the boys for a second.
Yeah, of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's not really a cabin, is it? It's that terrifying blend of everything. Only it doesn't feel so terrifying anymore. It's still shaped like a cabin, it's just different in places. There's still walls, a door to the basement, a table, that knife. Windows. You know, come to think of it, I don't think he ever really included the windows in his cabin descriptions, did he? He mentioned the windows when we broke them. No mirror this time, either. I think it did whatever it needed to do. And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
But they still give you the option to do it, whether or not you want to take it. So are we supposed to feed on that? I don't mind.
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
Why are we jumbled up in her?
No hard feelings, I'm just glad you're back to see this through.
Might as well.
Yeah, it's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated. Really goes to show how much you've grown up. Killing somebody across every iteration of reality just by existing. I don't even know what I would do if I were in the driver's seat with that kind of power. Yeah, it's complicated. He put us through hell, but he's been part of us since the very beginning, hasn't he? It's not complicated at all. I miss him. I feel bad that he's gone.
The homie did still say take the blade. Alright, we're gonna trust the homie.
That's probably for the best. It's always seems to give us more things we can do, right? So, you're not going to suggest we throw it out the window? No, we've been through too much for that. And he's gone, so there's no one left to mess with but ourselves.
it was only fun because it was going to piss him off.
Serious? Besides, what's the third beat? It isn't funny if we toss it out the window twice. There's the guy I know.
I mean, we wouldn't do it again. Yep!
You actually did it. I'm proud that you did it anyways. It's like you finally left the nest. Yeah, just like that it's gone, isn't it? Blade tossed, glass shattered. I guess we'll have to make do without it. There's your third beat.
It's still in the window.
Hey! You're right. Good work. That was really funny. Those winding stairs again. But now there's only one way forward. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice? Yeah, it was a real mess. Stopped being fun pretty quick.
It's okay. You can come down. The stairs won't bite. Not this time. We don't know what you want from us. But let's talk. All of us. Maybe we can help you find your way.
She doesn't sound messy anymore, though. At least somebody here feels put together. And forward we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting. That was easy compared to last time. Just stairs. No weird fuzzy stuff or nonsense trying to pull us apart. Yeah, that wasn't so bad.
So you didn't bring the knife. After all the lives we've lived together, and all the lives we haven't, you somehow found a way to move outside of the script. Are we missing a page?
Lord of mercy. Okay, I will say I feel like not that I feel like we're wherever we're supposed to be, but I definitely feel like we're supposed to come through this game a few times. Because some of these, like, it's good to see you again. There's no way that we've ever seen this version of her before. Unless this is the embodiment of the same divine chick we just saw a second ago. I'm thoroughly confused right now. Before you were taken away. Okay. Okay, my head's gonna start hurting here in a second. Because, like, I'm there, but I'm also just a little bit lost. Okay. I never got the chance to talk to you before you were taken away. Not you at least. I'm sorry for what I did to you. This is making me feel like this is a perspective where we are the base reason why she was, because they hinted heart. Like, were we written in a love story and we were like the love angles? Like, well, hold on. To be fair, the opening screen does say this is a love story. It absolutely does say this is a love story. So, are the person that we are, the voice of the hero, was the hero supposed to... Is that why there's a piece of him left in there? Because the hero and the real princess are like part of a story, and then like something happens. Oh my god, I don't know. I don't think I want to be God. Are you the same as you are out there? What do you think of her? What she wanted us to be? See, again, this is talking from a perspective of like the shells of who these characters are clashing, but then like the core of who they are like kind of sitting right here. Like, hey, dude, like I know stuff is like crazy. And it's like, yeah, I know, it's really crazy out there, right? It's like, yeah, no, dude, we're gonna try to fix this, right? Which princess are you? Look like you did the first time we met. Is this the real you? Yeah, this is some talking like the core shit. So now that we're here at the end of everything, can you finally tell me your name? None of this was ever really fair for either of us, was it? Okay, yeah, this has got to be a perspective of like the storybook characters realizing they're storybook characters, but also that they have no control over how the story is written. Maybe we can just like kind of go down the rabbit hole.
It's okay. No hard feelings. In a way, you helped us become a version of her, but we weren't very good at it. I don't think a conversation with us then would have been very insightful. That's probably why we were taken away. That's all we had to offer you. It was time to change again.
After all we did, she's just forgiving us. Just like that. You know, that means a lot.
Also, aren't we the narrator too? I do want to ask that. None of it was really fair for us, one. This one, I guess?
We don't know. We've seen through so many eyes, but all of them have been hers. We like you as you are. We like us as we are. Maybe we would have liked her version of us too, turning the wheel of a cosmic cycle together. But that's not the choice you made, even though she did everything in her power to convince you. It took courage for you to make your way down here, away from the paths others would have had you walk. We find that courage beautiful.
But that's the worst part of us. That's me she's talking about.
I think that's the point. There is no worst part of us. Is it unfair if it's our fault?
Was it not? We found you at the end of all things, and you found us. Is that not fair? Would this moment be what it is without the pain that built to it? We know we must sound like her, but it's how we feel. Everything that happened to us seems so important now. We walked a long and winding path together, and we've cherished every second of it.
Besides, I don't think fairness has much to do with anything.
We're just a stranger. But that doesn't mean we have to be distant from you. It just means that we'll always be able to find new things to discover in each other.
That's sweet. But it's also a little sad. I think it's only sad if we want it to be sad.
Do we just get the Lord up here before we do anything, or is all this just talk?
It's so tempting to speak as she would, to simply state that we're all of them, but there were also something new. We don't know if you'll find that answer satisfying. Perhaps you'd rather hear that we're the first version of her that you've met, but that we've been shaped by the experiences of all of the others. Yes, that feels right to us.
It's her. It wouldn't make sense if she was anyone else.
It is, for all of us. We've seen so many threads of stories told between us, but this moment is unexpected. Even when we've seen it all, you still managed to surprise us.
Hard agree. Seems overrated. Too much pressure.
But that's what you've always been, even now. You can't put aside such an important part of who you are, and neither can we. So, you might as well embrace it.
Might as
Yes.
well just clear it out. I didn't know we could just clear everything.
We're
so
kind of
fuck
like a
it.
shadow. Out there, every part of us is blended together into one huge idea. A big wave of unyielding change crashing against the world. But in here, we're fractured. Small. Still a little more separate than we'd like to be. Our instincts still trying to pull us in different directions.
That's kind of like us, isn't it? Yeah. We really are the same.
I was gonna say, yeah, that we are kind of just a reflection of her, because if she has a bunch of split different personality, the voices are the exact same. We're hearing voices that are telling us what to do. She's assuming personalities. Like, it's the same thing.
He'd hate that. So you should do it. Even if he isn't here anymore. It's the spirit of the thing.
Leave? But what would happen if we left with you? Would we exist inside ourselves? Are you sure you want to find out if that's possible, or what that would mean for you? Is that what you want?
Oh, it's kind of cute. I've always wanted to leave with you, but I didn't like being of God. I want to walk through that cabin door as we are. Just you and me. Not knowing exactly why I want it. We knew everything out there, but we don't know this. I want this. It doesn't matter what it means. What matters is that we're leaving together. That's all I want. So this is going in a much more lovey direction than I thought. But okay. It's either the silent, strong and silent, or nah, dude, we're jumping into this because we don't know what the fuck is going on, and we're just gonna figure it out together. I didn't know this was turning into a together thing, but
Right.
you just grab this one first, I guess. Bro, let's just go figure it out.
After so many iterations, so many different versions of us clashing and coming together and clashing again, leaving with you feels like all we ever really wanted.
I think I'm gonna stay right here. Whatever you're doing right now, wherever you're going, it feels like it's for just the two of you. Yeah, I think we've done our job.
It's quiet as you ascend, uncomfortable silence filling a space that used to be flooded with violence and words and noisy thoughts. But there's an energy in the silence, an electricity, the anticipation of the unknown. At the top of the stairs, the princess stalls, eyes fixed on the cabin door. You feel their hand tremble in yours. They're unsure of themselves for the first time in their long and short existence. They have no part to play anymore, and they know this, yet they still are. And then they cross the room to the door outside, pulling you excitedly with them.
We can feel the threads of all the stories we've told together, all pulling us back down the stairs and into those chains where we know the outcome of everything that could ever come to pass. It's comfortable there, but it's confining. We want more. We want whatever might be on the other side of this door. Something new that we'll experience together, with someone who exists outside of us. With someone who can see us in a way we can never see ourselves.
Bro, we're just gonna keep strong and silent here. We're already here and we're just riding the vibe, bro. Y'all ain't answer shit. Aw. And what happens next? Whatever it is, you'll face it together. Aw. Okay, I'm going to assume that that is an ending. Right?
I would say so.
Okay. I cannot move this forward right now. I can. Our song. As an expression of our gratitude, here's the track order for a special playlist just for you. If you'd like to take a screenshot, you can hide the UI. I'm not sure. What is this supposed to be for? So part of me says this is supposed to be for something, right? But we'll just leave that as it is for right now. Oh. What does the make your playlist take you to? Makes a Spotify playlist, okay. Now this is not the same 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14. This is not the same 14 that's on here. Why does it have you play those songs? If it has all of these songs on here, the Den, the Thorn, the Princess, To Be Everything, why is that written that way? So I'm gonna keep that in there. Discord mailing list subreddit. Follow us somewhere else. I'm assuming that's like Twitter. Oh, if you want to follow us on somewhere else, you can click us there. Okay. Scarlet Hollow would be the second game to try out. Gotcha. We're still exploring here. Player other game, return to the main menu, make your playlist. Okay. I feel like this is supposed to be something, so I'll look into that in a second. And let's see, where's Slay the Princess? 21 out of 97 achievements means that we are not anywhere close on this fucking game. The good ending doesn't count. So we didn't get the good ending. So wait, leaving with her isn't the good ending? Okay. I don't want to look at achievements yet. Or I don't want to look past what we've already found. So I don't want anything spoiled, but a couple of 16, a couple of 11 percenters in there. But a lot of fairly common stuff, even though that particular leaving with them is common as well. So I guess now that needs... Okay, I have a question. So that's getting an ending. Do you have to start a new game from that point? Do you load the autosave? No, the autosave took us here. So I'm assuming that was like, is that our first quote unquote playthrough? Like we went through, we got an ending.
Seems like it.
So that's our first quote unquote playthrough. Okay. Do we pause there and then jump back in the stream later when we want to do more?
Yeah, we can pause it.
Okay, alright. I'm mostly confused.